Things win me. Potentials win me. My manifestations win me. My desires win me. 90% of people are delusioned by the past, and they're gonna call you delusional for being delusioned by your future. Who cares? Hi, you guys. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It is Ellie. This is where we cover all things self-concept, manifestation, quantum leaps, abundance mindset, and we're here to get you whatever the you want. This is my first video. This is something that I've been wanting to do for so freaking long, and we're finally here. So we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the video. Why is it that I get whatever I want? Why is it that my manifestations keep coming in? I'm gonna give you 3 of my biggest reasons, and we're gonna break it down right here. Number 1 is simple. I'm crazy. I'm actually crazy. Guys, most of the things I carry in my head, most of the things I identify with, most of the things I envision, I cannot casually speak on. People ask me, hey Ellie, what's going on? How are you? What's been going on lately? And I'm just like, great. The weather's been great. I had the best food last night. Because if I really told you what's going on in my head, you would think I'm batshit crazy. Does it feel crazy to me? No. I had circumstances where I told people my visions for myself and they're like, okay. So I stopped sharing until I met a girl that was crazier than me. But am I going to let people who don't have the same mindset, the same vision for themselves, alter how I see my own visions? No. Okay, something that you're going to have to understand is that everyone is delusional. Everyone is delusional. This is why I have a little tension, a little friction when people say, be delusional. So like, just be delusional. You can manifest whatever you want. Everyone is being delusional. You're not being different because you envision a better version of you. This is the truth, okay? You're either being delusioned by the past or you're letting yourself be delusioned into a greater expression of yourself, a more loved expression of yourself, a wealthier expression of yourself, a healthier expression of yourself, a more beautiful expression of yourself. People are delusioned by the past and they think that they're not being delusional. That thing that happened last week with your coworker or your ex is gone. It's nowhere to be found. It is not in this present moment. What are we talking about? Really? 90% of people are delusioned by the past, and they're going to call you delusional for being delusioned by your future. Who cares? Keep it to yourself until you meet someone that actually has an abundant mindset. When I say delusioned by the past, I mean it could happen 5 minutes ago. It could happen 30 seconds ago. If you're still bringing it up, if you're still emotionally charged by it, you're in delusion. We're all being delusional, babe. Listen, life is neutral. The present moment is neutral. Your circumstances are neutral. The way you experience them, the story you assign to them, the weight that you put on them in your consciousness is up to you. The present moment is generous. You can give yourself whatever experience it is that you want to give yourself. You don't have to stay stuck on that situation. You don't have to keep validating that situation. You don't need to keep validating stories that do not feel good to you. You do not need to keep validating circumstances that do not feel good to you. This brings me to my next point. The second reason I've been able to manifest whatever it is I want is because I carry my reality like this. Lightly. It's never based on action, you guys, okay? People don't understand that your actions are coming from an identity. They're coming from a circumstance that you are identified with. For example, working hard because you're identified with the reality of I don't have enough is an action that comes from someone that does not have enough. And then you wonder why you keep manifesting more of not having enough, more of staying behind. If you were to come from the identity of I do have enough, I always have more than I need, you would go to work with a whole different mentality. And what happens? Your situation changes. You become inspired by new ideas. You might get a random promotion. A business startup idea falls right into your lap. You succeed very quickly. You need to be able to take your current situation. You need to be able to take your current circumstances and carry them lightly. I've done this over and over and over again. What you don't understand is that you're the one validating the story. You're the one validating your circumstances, okay? So if you're like, well, I don't have any money. Well, my SP ghosted me. My specific person ghosted me. Relationships are hard. I haven't been valued. I'm not being prioritized. I'm not finding love. Please just try to take note of how many times you're looping those stories in your head. You can be washing the dishes, driving your car, still looping those stories, okay? There's like a heaviness that you're bringing to each circumstance because you are reinforcing, because you're revalidating, because you're identifying with this circumstance. You're identifying with this version of you. can remove your awareness, you guys. You can identify with a new story. You can daydream about new potentials. Lightly, lightly. Your circumstances are not heavy. You are overvaluing them. Your life is meant to be fun, my love. Your life is meant for your expansion. You need to prioritize how you feel. You cannot keep giving your energy, cannot keep giving your attention away to a life story that just doesn't make you feel good. Prioritize yourself. Deeply value your attention, value your focus. Stop accepting a version of you that feels bad about herself, okay? Each moment you're either being delusioned by the past or you're being delusioned by the future. This brings me to my final point. I have the mentality that things win me. Potentials win me. My manifestations win me. My desires win me. You are not winning your desires. You are not winning your SP. You are not winning the body. You're not winning the money. That potential really exists in the quantum field and it's waiting to be observed. Who can observe it? No one but you. Your awareness is what's being won. Your focus is what's being won. This is a real potential that has its own ability to express in your reality, okay? The successful version of you already exists, but it cannot be expressed without you. The version of you that is loved and cherished and worshipped by your SP cannot be expressed without your awareness, without your attention. It's my awareness that's being won. It's my energy that's being won. It's my focus that's being won. You are not winning anything. You are the center point of your reality. You are the portal in which all these things happen. Take that thing off of the pedestal. Take it off of the pedestal. You need to understand that you hold the highest value. Always. You always will. You always have and always will hold the highest value in your reality because it is through you that every story is validated. It is through you that every potential is expressed. It is through you that every desire is actualized. Stop letting things that don't serve you win you. You have to get off of autopilot. You have to stop letting an image that doesn't serve you win your awareness, win your focus, win your attention. Your awareness is your highest currency. Do you understand? You are the center point. So when you want something, you're allowing things to unfold through you. You're not chasing. Chasing means you don't have it. Whatever you chase runs away. You're allowing, you're giving yourself, you're giving your attention and your awareness to the reality of your manifestations.